Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Stores are open early at 7 a.m. Monday, December 22nd through Wednesday, December 24th for your shopping convenience. By Pick and Save, proud sponsor of the Preps Plus highlights. Time Warner Cable. Order the All the Best package, 3 great services on one simple bill at one low price. By Freighter, the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic. By Lackey & Joys, with locations in downtown Milwaukee, Brookfield, and Mequon, and celebrating the holidays at Mayfair Mall. And by Realty Executives, where the experts are.
We're at Heritage Christian Schools, home of the Patriots. Hi, I'm your host, Gary Howard, and welcome to Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. This week, we'll meet the Patriots girls hoops team, and we'll also see the Heritage guys in action. Plus, we'll hit the lanes with some state champion bowlers.
Right now on Preps Plus is the Boston Store Future Student Athletes.
Brian Brooks may still be a little nervous when he gets up to make a presentation in class, but public speaking probably doesn't seem so tough compared to what Brian has faced in life.
My father passed when I was 7. My mom was a single mom, overcoming a lot of drugs and in the street life and just trying to worry about 3 kids, raising us and making sure we're okay.
Brian struggled academically when he started high school. However, here at Destiny, a small Christian school on Milwaukee's north side, Brooks has improved his grades. He's also made a name for himself as a fine basketball player, one who's earned plenty of attention from colleges.
They tell me all the time that I can score and play the game. They know that. They just want to see how I am in the classroom and can I finish in the classroom.
I knew he was a talented kid, but it wasn't about talent. I knew there was something special about him. And our agreement was, if you allow us to mentor your life, I guarantee you somebody will see your talent. Somebody will notice your talent.
On the court, Brian says he takes the most pride in
attacking the rim and getting to the rim and just finishing strong. It's my main goal.
He can score at will almost. I mean, it's hard to stop him.
Brooks averaged better than 20 points per game in his sophomore and junior years. This season, he's not scoring quite as much. Instead, he's getting his teammates more involved.
So he's passing the ball extremely well. He sacrificed a lot of scoring to get a lot of more teammates involved. It has made our team a lot better this year.
Those around him say Brian should also be credited with one big assist for what he's done at home. He's kept himself going strong for the benefit of his family.
I told myself I couldn't quit, because then if I don't finish, my little brother wouldn't finish. Or I want to have people that look up to me today, they wouldn't be able to finish. So, I just stay strong and keep fighting.
He sees what he wants, and opposed to not knowing, which direction that he was going to go in when he first got here. Now he talks about, college, not so much from a basketball perspective, but a life perspective.
That may be why people here see Brian's destiny as one of success.
I really believe we're going to hear about him years from now. The city of Milwaukee will be proud to have Brian Brooks to say he was a part of Milwaukee.
We'll see more of Brian and his Eagles teammates in a few moments. Right now, here's Coach Menard Nixon presenting Brian our featured student athlete plaque, courtesy of Boston Store.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, Angie could not learn new skills, get a job, or experience the dignity that comes from work.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
I ain't never come wrong.
Together, we can all win.
What does it take to become a leader? Our patients know it takes the finest minds in medicine. It takes an academic medical center. Less than 2% of America's hospitals are academic medical centers. They're rare, That's why our patients know we're the smart choice for the finest care. Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic.
Approved. He likes it. He likes it. Oh.
Every Roundy's product is approved for quality and signed by Chairman Bob himself.
Approved.
Roundy's, exclusively at Pick and Save.
Thank you.
We're back at you from Heritage Christian Schools here on Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's High School Sports Show. It's time now for some boys hoops action. So let's rock and roll the Pick and Save action reel.
We let the ladies go first at Wisconsin Lutheran, where the 4-2 Vikings were hosting their Little 10 rival Hartford on Thursday night. This one was a game of quarter-long spurts as Wisco would hold Hartford to just 4 first-quarter points. April Burchick converts the thievery into a bucket as the Vikings jump out 7-zip. Then off the loose ball, Emily DeNoyer gets an open look for 3, and her range is true. 13-4 Wisco after 1. Down 17-6 in the second, Hartford embodies Frank the Tank and goes streaking. Sammy Greer window shopping for a pair of points for Christmas. Then it's Megan Hughley getting hot. Kick, swing, bombs away from the top, and we're tied at 17. Next time down, Hughley again. This one puts the Orioles ahead, capping a 14-0 eruption. Hartford by 4 at the break. In the third, Wisco's turn to run, literally and figuratively. Ginny Curtis playing long ball with Burchick, all by herself for an easy 2. Then it's DeNoyer. Pull-up J over the 6'1 defender is good. Finally, DeNoyer, this time feeding Jenny Abling, going hoopward, strong to the rim for 2 of her game-high 17. Wisco in front by 8 after 3. Now to the fourth, Hartford won't go away. Allie Frey's jump stop, contact, and 1. The free throw cuts the deficit to just 3 with 2 minutes to go. But the Vikings are able to break the press. Burchick from Abling, piece of cake for the layup to ice it. Wisco downs Hartford 55-45, now tied with 4 teams at 2-1 in the conference.
Now we take you back to Destiny High School, where the Eagles played host to another small Christian school, CEO Leadership Academy. The visitors take early leadership on this night. It's not even his house, and Demetrius McDowell offers to clean the glass. Then he'll get rewarded with the basket. By the way, CEO does not stand for Chief Executive Officer, but rather Clergy for Educational Options. Justin Williams will play a rude host here by taking the ball away from the guests. He'll share it with Brian Brooks, who gives it right back to Williams for 2 of his 12 points. Nice passing on the near end, too. Dominique Jackson finds Trezevon Harris, who says, "I don't do windows." No backboard needed for Harris. CEO scores on its next couple of trips. Dominique Jackson's pass allows Koshawn Baker to cook up an easy bucket. Coach Nixon wants a timeout, but this gym is so loud his guys couldn't hear him. That's all right, because Dominic Long's steal triggers the break. He'll hit Brooks, who makes the touch pass to Curtis Lockhart, one of 5 double-digit scorers for Destiny. The girls' game was played earlier in the evening, but Destiny's players still had plenty of energy while watching the guys. How about another sweet dish by the Eagles? Here's Jeff Kemp in sync with Justin Williams. Destiny is pulling away in the second quarter. The CEO Kings won't be outdone in that department. Jackson to Larry Tolliver to Koshawn Baker. Nicely done. But on the far end, it's Brian Brooks keeping his balance, then feeding Jamar Reed, who lines it up, knocks it down, and gets knocked down in the process. It's make-it-take-it time for Destiny. And the Eagles take advantage. Brooks finishes the half with one of his 3 three-pointers. He led the way with 26 on the night as Destiny goes on to the 88-45 victory.
Want more hoops action? We're not done yet. Let's keep the rock moving with the Time Warner Cable Big Game.
If you want to talk about dominance, it starts with St. John's Military Academy in the Midwest Classic Conference. In the last 5 years, they're 50-6 against their league opponents, and it's going to be no better for Heritage Christian as the Lancers have won 8 straight games against tonight's opponent. Before we start, hey guys, where's the bathroom? Which way? Thanks. If you were late for the game, you missed the three-point contest in the opening quarter. Carlos Toussaint from the top of the key, he rattles it home. Chris McFarland then from straight away, he buries it. Heritage Christian then joins in the fun. After the whiff on the steal attempt, Kalen Boston all alone to squish the 3-ball. Christian down conveniently, just 3. But the Lancers aren't in the top 10 in scoring for nothing. In the zone, the Patriots challenge McFarland to try an NBA tray. Don't mind if I do. Pow! Right in the kisser. 7 threes in the game for St. John's. McFarland then keeps the fire blazing, this time from the corner. 3 triples in the frame for 9 points, 16-7 St. John's. Then the home squad attacks inside. Kevin Mays, half man, half amazing. Sweet take to the rack for a deuce. Later, good ball movement against the zone, hitting Mays on his way to the rim. 10 points in the first for Mays as the Lancers use a 16-5 run to lead 26-12 after 1. Some second quarter D, though, for Heritage Christian would aid a mini run. Boston knocks the ball free. Then he's leading John Doverstein, who finishes off glass. But the Lancers go back to the 6th best scorer in the area, again hitting the cutting Mays, up and in for 2 of his game-high 27, 35-23 home squad at the half. Loud noises! In the third, St. John's keeps pushing the tempo. Toussaint, gorgeous bounce pass to Mays with a strong finish. Lancers lead stretches to 24 points. Still, Boston would try to get his team back in the game. Knocks the rock away, then chases it down and coasts to the net for 2 off the turnover. Then Boston drives hard, hangs, and gets it to go, plus the foul. Patriots creeping back, but St. John's had too much firepower. Devin Johnson books it 3/4 of the court in less than 5 seconds, up and under with some spin to beat the buzzer, as the Lancers win this one easily, 71-53, their 4th straight game with 70-plus points, improving to 6-0 on the year.
Say if you're a freshman and you're scoring pretty well and your name is Delana Johnson, this is Delana Johnson, and you want to check out your stats. All you got to do is go to the Preps Plus website at jsonline.com. Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. We'll be right back. Ain't that right, Delana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Button hook 7 slant right. Check, check. Red jet cross 9 on 3. If these mean anything to you, it means you're a real football fan. But are you watching it like a pro? Get HD service with digital cable from Time Warner Cable and catch the games you want to see in beautiful HD. Football in free HD. That's right, I said free. Satellite wants to charge you over $100 a year for the HD programming we offer for free. Make the winning play. Switch to Time Warner Cable today for this great deal. It's a big win at home. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Hi, I'm Marcia Mather. The best gifts come from Lackey & Joy's.
With a dedication to finding the perfect balance between form and function, and no matter how extreme the conditions, Sinice frees the body and thrills the soul. Enhance your comfort and enjoyment of life with gloves from one of the leading brands in the snow sports industry, Grando.
So wrap up your holiday shopping at Lackey & Joy's.
When nature calls you outdoors.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, I could no longer prepare meals or stay in my home and remain independent.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
Home-delivered meals from Goodwill brighten my day.
Together, we can all win.
Chip, Chairman?
Approved. Every Roundy's product is approved for quality and signed by Chairman Bob himself.
Approved.
Roundy's, exclusively at Pick and Save.
Thank you.
You may be preparing to carry on some holiday traditions, but the girls here at Heritage Christian are trying to establish a new tradition, a tradition of winning. We have the keys to their early season success in this week's Press Pass.
could forgive the Heritage Christian girls if they weren't sure how to handle success. The Patriots, at 6-1, are already approaching their total of 8 wins from last season. They've got a 3-week stretch right now with no games on the schedule, but they hope their momentum continues after the Christmas break.
It's just really a blessing to play on such a great team and have a great coach who really has confidence in us and believes that we can win.
Following a season-opening defeat, this squad won 5 straight lopsided games, then needed a couple of shots from the line to stay alive against Lake Country Lutheran.
We were about to go into overtime. Well, we needed 2 free throws. Then Hillary, she made 2 free throws. And I asked him, I was like, what if she doesn't make them? He was like, she's gonna make them.
Delana hit a 3 and we won that game. And it was a great feeling to win, stay on this winning streak.
It felt good because we actually worked hard for that win, unlike the other ones we kind of blew them out. So for this, we actually worked really hard and we accomplished it as a team.
So what is it that's behind the Patriots' success? Well, you can start with some talent and then throw in a whole lot of hard work. But beyond that, here at Heritage Christian, a key element is faith.
We wouldn't be winning if it wasn't for Christ. We pray before each game, and we definitely put all our trust in Him to know that we're not winning on our own efforts, but it's through Him that we have this opportunity to succeed.
And it's just going right along with the teaching of the school, of having faith in the things that you do, and having faith in God. I think it's just going in line with everything that we're trying to do here at Heritage.
Terry Bennett is a former D1 college player who likes to keep the mood upbeat.
When you think positive things happen, they seeing the confidence that I have in them, and they're responding to it, and they're starting to believe in themselves.
He gives everybody a shot, and he knows that everybody has a specific role on the team, and so he lets us each show how we can help the team out.
Heritage Christian has some talented young players like freshman Delana Johnson. She says the team can stay successful by focusing on their priorities, which include more than just basketball.
First off, God, and then just our schoolwork and keeping our grades up, and then just when we're playing the game, don't let stuff get in our heads and don't get sidetracked or anything.
Faith may come first, but it's also intertwined with success. The Patriots hope their 6-1 start is only the beginning.
People are going to have to come here and just know that Heritage Christian is a basketball school, and we're starting something new.
The Heritage Christian Wrestling program has a history of success, as does the wrestling team at Muskego. The Muskego Warriors earn honors as the Realty Executives Team of the Week.
Prior to this season, many wondered if Muskego Wrestling would see a drop-off after graduating 9 seniors. So the Warriors decided to go 5-0 at the Hartford Duels last week to take the crown and serve notice to southeastern Wisconsin.
We wanted to stay dominant throughout the tournament and hopefully stay on top of everybody, because people are always shooting to knock us off, and we want to try and stay on the top and win that tournament every year we go to it.
Everybody thinking that we're not going to be as good as we were, and then just showing that we were as good, if not better than we were last year.
3 of the Warriors' ballyhooed freshmen each went undefeated in Hartford, and with a sophomore state qualifier in the fold as well, Muskego likes their chances, as they may be young, but they have plenty of experience on the mat.
And then I know a lot of schools, they start towards 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then they're better when they're seniors, but our youth has still been wrestling for quite a while, and we've been working hard and putting in a lot of hours.
It's early, but the Warriors are intent on winning a 3rd straight dual conference title and 6th consecutive tourney championship, especially considering the underclassmen should only get better.
It shows that they definitely can't doubt us now, and we're going to be just as strong as last year, and we'll see. Maybe we could even be stronger as the season goes on, and how the freshmen improve and how the other guys on our team improve.
It shows that Muskego has a lot of tradition in it, and that we work hard in the wrestling room. That's probably one of the main reasons that we won, is because we always push each other to work harder and harder in the wrestling room, and it obviously paid off.
Barb and Kent Breitenfeld of Realty Executive Integrity present our Team of the Week plaque.
What does it take to combat the various forms of cancer? Our patients know. It takes specialists that focus on specific cancer types. It takes an academic medical center like Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Less than 2% of America's hospitals are academic medical centers. They're rare, which is why our patients know we're the smart choice for cancer care. Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice in cancer care, it's academic.
Okay, you're watching television, but you could be watching HD TV. When you get free HD service with digital cable from Time Warner Cable, your TV picture jumps right off the screen. Every detail comes to amazing life. Satellite wants to charge you over $100 a year for HD programming we offer for free. We've got comedies, dramas, sports, all there and all looking better than ever. Right now, you can get HD service for one truly attractive price. Now this is the TV you really want to see. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, Angie could not learn new skills, get a job, or experience the dignity that comes from work.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
I love it so wrong.
Together, we can all win.
Hi, I'm Marcia Mather. The best gifts come from Lackey & Joy's.
With a dedication to finding the perfect balance between form and function, and no matter how extreme the conditions, Sinice frees the body and thrills the soul. Enhance your comfort and enjoyment of life with gloves from one of the leading brands in the snow sports industry, Grando.
So wrap up your holiday shopping at Lackey & Joy's.
When nature calls you outdoors.
Did you know that females are 4 to 6 times more likely to tear their ACL than males? Hello, I'm Kimberly Kane. Joining us now is Dr. Carol Vetter. She is an orthopedic surgeon here at Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin and team physician for the Milwaukee Wave. Dr. Vetter, thanks for being with us.
Sure.
Okay, so why is it that females are more prone to these ACL injuries than males?
There's probably a dozen reasons why, ranging from bone structure to hormones, to muscle strength, to the speed that the muscles fire.
Okay, and what is it exactly? What is an ACL injury?
So the ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. It prevents the tibia from sliding under the femur. It's most likely torn in pivoting types of activities.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about prevention. What can boys and girls do to prevent these injuries?
The only thing we know that they can do to prevent injuries is train their muscles to be stronger, specifically their hamstrings, train them to fire faster, and learn how to jump safely.
Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for spending time with us. If you'd like to learn more about the injury prevention program at the Sports Medicine Center, go online at frederick.com/sports.
Kenosha-Trimper seems to dominate a sport that doesn't get much attention on the high school level. Super smooth Tim Yuma rolls in with the Lackey & Joy Spotlight.
A handful of Kenosha-Trimper Trojans made history last spring as both the boys and girls bowling teams took home state championships. The first time in the sport that both genders earned a crown in the same season.
Just winning state is, I can't even describe the feeling. Last year it was so emotional because we fought so hard at state. I can't even explain the feeling. Just overwhelming with emotion. I was just so happy.
And believe it or not, each team wanted the other to win their championship. Though admittedly, the competitive fire plays a role in driving both squads, creating an interesting dynamic.
Boys team and the girls team are really good friends and we all get along really well, but of course there's that competitive edge where we have to step up our game and try to beat the boys, which we did, of course, at state.
As Courtney mentioned, the ladies actually outscored the guys at state. Further evidence of the stellar performances last season by both sexes.
It's amazing. You always got somebody to back you up. Always make you feel better if you're down.
But both groups acknowledge that skills only take you so far. The teams give a ton of credit to the coaching. Tom Kaditz heading up the girls, and Bill Mariscalco here on the left leading the boys, as well as their assistant coach, John Peterson, on the right.
The coaching here is phenomenal. I mean, we've probably got some of the best coaches, and I mean, I just can't say enough about the coaches.
You know, it's just great coaching that makes good bowlers, and that's what we have here.
To get an idea how good Kenosha Tremper has been over the years, just take a look at this wall. Each plaque represents an appearance on TV, meaning you're one of the best 5 teams in the state. And if you're counting at home, 11 years of existence, 11 top 5 finishes. In fact, the boys' title last season was their 4th state championship in 8 years, making them a bona fide dynasty. While the girls finally came out on top in their 3rd year of existence. Each time they took the best score to state, which puts pressure on the holdovers and newcomers to live up to tradition.
I'm sad that we lost so many seniors last year. Like, now we have to put the pressure back on to all the new girls.
I think it's kind of a reputation that we gotta get back up to, but I think we can do it. I mean, try hard enough.
But with all the state titles and enormous talent in the school, the bowlers never get attention like the other sports. They understand to a point, but it's still frustrating.
We as a team, we know we won. We don't expect much because we are bowling. Half the people at our school don't even know we have a bowling team.
I was kind of disappointed with the reaction that we got here. Bowling really isn't a known sport in our school, and it was just kind of upsetting that we didn't get a lot of recognition.
That's a wrap for this week's episode of Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's High School Sports Show. Special shout out to the Heritage Christian Patriots. Good luck this year, ladies.
Thank you.
And just like the schools, Preps Plus will be off next week. We'll rejoin you on Sunday, January the 4th, with our Best of 2008 episode, a collection of some of the best stories from the past year. Happy holidays, and until then, I'm Gary Howard. Peace.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Stores are open early at 7 a.m. Monday, December 22nd through Wednesday, December 24th for your shopping convenience. Buy, Pick, and Save, proud sponsor of the Preps Plus highlights. Time Warner Cable. Order the All the Best package, 3 great services on one simple bill at one low price. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic. By Lackey & Joy, with locations in downtown Milwaukee, Brookfield, and Mequon, and celebrating the holidays at Mayfair Mall. And by Realty Executives, where the experts are.